Hey guys, what is going on? Back with another video today. Today isn't our normal video as we're usually out ripping lips. But today we're out on our property in Schley County, Georgia here. 70 acres, it's a hunting property. Got probably doves, turkey, deer, all that. We got my dad behind the camera. And there's some of the property. It's whitetails at the windmill. But yeah, let's go take it for a spin. I'll show you all around. So here's our front gate here. I'll grab this real quick.
Why don't you hear me want?
So that's the front of the property. We have quite a few food plots up there. There's my brother bear. You wanna come back? Alright, so here's the corner of the property here. There's some planted pines around it. Some nice yellow grass. There's four blinds and four fat boy blinds and four 600-pound feeders on the property. 70.88 acres here. Here's another trail that cuts through with planted winter rye. There's some hardwoods in the little creek bed here. No water in the creek right now. As you can see with the RV. And there's also a camera down there.
Oh, stop your freight train. Let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder? Fare you well, darling, ain't coming back no more. freight train, little lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder?
There's tons of trails and bedding and all that up in there. Yes, I went shed hunting and found a bunch of sheds, I mean not sheds, grubs, screens, and trails back in there. Right up here is down here. There's a little dump down here, what we call the low country. There's a beaver pond that we don't own, but down there, and there's also some creeks and it's hardwoods down there with some mossy oaks and oak trees and all that, and walnut trees. So deer definitely like to move through that.
Fare you well, darling, ain't coming back no more. Oh, stop your freight train, little lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder?
Like that tree right there, a bunch of and some of them. All these trees over here tore up, at least in the last years. But here's another pine and a fat boy pine and also being. See, we have some strawberries and also the wine out there. But a nice big food plot here. Here we go down to the hardwoods here. So it's a big trail down with a bunch of hardwoods and some grass right there. But there's scattered pines in here. It makes it feel a little safe like a beach. Here's another fat boy blind here. Shot out of it. Here's my trail back to the field.
Fare you well, darling, ain't coming back no more. Stop your freight train, little lost man ride.
And right along here is the highway, but we're up on a bluff, so we don't really view properly. Right there, the thing right there. Oh, it's a little fresher right there. Pull up so you can see it. Right there on that pine. A nice scrub. But they'll definitely work through here. Good spot to boat. Let me stay over there.
coming back no more. Oh, stop your freight train, let a lost man ride.
Since we've gotten here, we've had an amazing time here. But hopefully we can get to posting some fun content on here. But see what we get. We are going turkey hunting here Saturday, so maybe we'll bring the camera and see if any turkey here. But based off what I've heard, there's lots of coyotes and lots of that around. So here's some more winter rides. There's to that fat boy. There's the coyotes and turkeys and possums. Is everyone thinks they're all cute and all that, but they eat the turkey eggs and all that and push them out. So we're deer hunting and see a coyote. Then I have a rifle, and most definitely I'm gonna take that coyote down because I like turkey. It's my favorite thing to hunt. So all along here, there's some scattered little opening spots that they can light. It's a scrubby little tree, so the deer can feel safe slipping through, you know. Then there's the other property, butts up to ours. Them deer, they can move 5-10 miles in a dangerous rut. And they can move a long way. You don't believe me? Watch C1, he'll show you. He chases some bucks that move. Part of the game. If you see that big buck, take it. You never know, maybe, especially if you hunt around here where you're gonna have other hunters. They're wild. They ain't wild unless you have a fence around them. Wild fences. Then you'll have then you better go off. But here, I'd like to shoot anything above 8 points. That's the limit. Anything under 8 points that walk above 8 points, shoot. It's gotta be decently mature. Don't want to get something, but don't want to kill all the little ones. Like here's some more of it, all that low yellow grass. Planted pine, there's some little pine. There I can see deer bedded up in there. I mean, they got food, they got all that. There's never been one. So, never know, maybe it'll be really good the first year. So we have another lot of deer. Walk there. I think it's 8 mile range. Up there. I'm in love with this place, I tell you that. Lots of stuff to do here. Amazing ATV trail and all that. And here's also a food plot, so if you wake up, got a towel around you after your shower, see a big buck out here, just pull up the gun and shoot. That's it.
Oh, stop your freight train, let a lost man ride. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh, fare you well, darling, ain't coming back no more. Why don't you hear me wonder? Ooh, ooh.
But yeah, that's our property. Hopefully, come deer season, we'll be posting us some big bucks, hopefully. Maybe turkey season, maybe we'll get one up here, but it might not be too many. But it's always first year. Got lots of improving to do and stuff to change, but make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for all the videos up here. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Bye.